All right, ladies and gentlemen, back at it down in Shakopee here. First period 0-0, 12:53 left. Stormhawks versus Shakopee. Stormhawks doing a nice job here getting it out of the zone. Kent's got it. Kent's going to bring it up the right side into the zone. Intercepted back to Duda. Duda up to Moltier. Moltier drives it in. Stormhawks on the forecheck. Shakopee brings it into the zone, but the Stormhawks are there. Shakopee holds. Duda's up back behind to get it over to Kuzmarchek, up to Moltier. Battle behind Braden. Shot on goal by Shakopee, but deflected wide. Another shot on goal, deflected by Braden. Their hands. Stormhawks penned in a little bit here. And now it looks like they're going to get a clear. But Shakopee right back into the zone. Kuzmarchek with a good deflection to keep it out. Up to Nichols. Nichols over to Giannetti. Giannetti's going to bring it up the left-hand side. Still's got it, looking for somebody to pass to. Over to Clark. Clark taken down from behind, no call. Shakopee clears the zone. Over to Smith. Smith up to Clark. Clark's got it in the zone again, looking for somebody to pass to. Back to Giannetti. Giannetti shot on goal. Deflected off into the corner. Giannetti's got it again. He's looking. Passes up to the point. McNeil's got it. McNeil tries a shot on net. Didn't make it there. And Shakopee's going to break out. Smith's got it. Smith looks for Clark. Gets Clark. Clark tried to get up over to Giannetti, but intercepted by Shakopee. Clark's got it again. He goes, retrieves it, throws it up the boards, gets it out of the zone. Here's a chance for Giannetti. Giannetti's going to go in, take a shot, risks on, but deflected over the net. Back to Charchenko. Charchenko's going to drive it into the zone here. Coots has got it. Coots up over to Schneider. Schneider drives it in. Stormhawks in on the forecheck. Plasic's going to look for it. Coots is over, gets a pass. Puente's got it over to Charchenko. Charchenko throws it up the boards. Backing on the forecheck again, Schneider. Coots, Palasic. Puente over to Charchenko, over to Coots. Coots looking, tries to get it deep, couldn't get it deep. Oh, does end up getting it deep. Forwards are going to stay out there for one. Plastic over to Coots. Coots looking. Intercepted by Shakopee. Back to Plastic. Plastic over to Schneider. Schneider rips one right on goal. Shakopee goaltender's there for it. Duda throws it into the zone. Coots is in for a forecheck. Looking. Passes it across ice. Nobody home. Here comes the Shakopee Sabres. Braden deflects one into the corner, out of play. We're going to get a face-off to Hansen's left. Seaver takes the draw, controlled by Shakopee. Now Duda's got it. Duda up the boards. Tries to get out, but held by the Shakopee. Behind the net, Kuzmarchek's got it. Kuzmarchek looking. Passes up to Moltier. Moltier's got ice. He's going to go wide. got Kent with him. Kent and Motir looking. Motir up to the point to Kuzmarczyk. Kuzmarczyk tries to drive, but wide of the net. Here's Severs. Severs got it. Tries a centering pass. Got a straight centering pass to Motir. Motir backhands one in. Great job there by the Stormhawks. Nice passing. Looks like it's going to be. Just make sure here. Yep. Motir with the goal. I'm not sure if Severson or Kent's going to get the assist. And they're going to start out with the Clark Slime taking the draw. Clark wins the draw. Over to Nichols. Nichols back to Smith. Smith tries to pass up ice. Out of play. Clark on the draw, wins it. Back to his deep partner. Deep partner rings it up the ice. Nichols looking. Clark's got it behind our net. Coming around. Nichols is leaking out. They've got him if they want him. Giannetti decides to bring it up on the right-hand side. Gets taken down, no call. Stormhawks on a good forecheck, and here come the Sabres. Looking. In the center. Shot on goal. Deflected wide by Hansen. Nichols has got it. Nichols up to Clark. Clark cuts center, goes wide. He had Giannetti with him, but they couldn't connect. Clark's going to bring it back out, and the Stormhawks are going to redo. Over to Puente. Puente to Charchenko. Charchenko up ice. Charchenko's going to drive one in. Stormhawks are going to change the forwards here. Come on, buddy. Stormhawks have got it out in center ice, and we get an offsides on the Shakopee. Coots, Snyder, Pulaski, Puente and Charchenko are the guys out there. Coots on the draw. Coots wins the draw. Over to Schneider. Schneider and Coots going up. Schneider on the left side. He's looking. Coots trying to get center. Shot on goal by Schneider. Over to Coots. Deflected by Schneider. Just wide. Plastic's got it. Plastic tries a centering pass to Coots. Coots couldn't get the deflection. Puck comes over to Charchenko. He passes it right back to Plastic. They're back in the zone. Plastic's got a guy on him. Passes back to his D point. Puente's got it. Puente over to Charchenko. Offsides. Just couldn't quite hold. Coots on the draw with Schneider and Plastic. Coots wins the draw over to the side. Wall battle right in front of the penalty box here. Shakopee gets it into the zone. Looks like we got an offsides call here. So we'll take a face off. Off the draw. Win it. Duda's got it. Over to Kuzmarczyk. Kuzmarczyk looking. Up to Schneider. Schneider tries to tap it over to Coots. Coots can control it. Back over to Duda. Duda over to Kuzmarczyk. Up to Schneider. Schneider's going to drive it in. Go for a forecheck here. Plastic's in. Forces an errant pass and comes out to Kuzmarczyk. Kuzmarczyk brings it back in. Pass intercepted. Kuzmarczyk's got it. Passes up to Motir. Motir's going to dump it down low. Going on a forecheck. Shakopee tries to ring it around. Ethan Smith comes in to pinch, drives it back down deep. 2 Stormhawks, 2 Sabres in the corner, battling it out. Shakopee comes away with it. Shot by Smith. Didn't get to the goalie, but Smith recovers. Smith tries to pass it up ice. Pass deflected, but Seaver's over for it. Seaver battling with a Shakopee guy. Seaver right over the goalie's shoulder, and he scores. Great individual effort there by him. 2-0 Stormhawks. 4:27 left in the first period. Shots on goal, Stormhawks 7, Shakopee 5. Clark on the draw. Gianetti's got it. Gianetti looking, circling, reverses course, tries to go up ice, lost the handle. Stormhawks control. Gianetti got it again. Comes back into his zone, looking for somebody to pass to. He's got 2 guys over him. Back behind his goalie. Gianetti gets it over to Puente. Puente up to Nichols. Nichols looking. He's going to bring it up ice. He's got speed. Up to Clark. Clark dumps it in deep. Charchenko holds the line. Clark, Gianetti, Charchenko gets it down deep. Puente's got it. He's got it back. Does a little D-to-D pass to Charchenko. Charchenko's looking. Try to pass to Nichols. Just couldn't connect, and we're going to get an icing. Cooch, Schneider, Plastic are going to come on with Kuzmarchek and Duda. Cooch looks like he's going to try to go backhand here on the face-off. See if he can get it back to Duda here. Nope, couldn't get it back. Controlled by Shakopee. Shakopee shot on goal, deflected wide by Hansen. Wall battle in the corner. Ref interference there with the puck. Coots battling in the corner. Plastic. Coots, Duda's gets it around to Kuzmarchek. Kuzmarchek up to Schneider. Schneider over to Plastic. Plastic got Coots with him behind. Over to Schneider. Schneider looking over to Plastic. Just couldn't quite make something happen there. Schneider back checking. Good job by him. Kuzmarchek's got it. He's looking. Pulled it. Fear drives it up the side of the boards. Duda's got it. Duda looking. Over to Schneider. Schneider's going to bring it up to Plastic. Plastic's looking over to Coots. Coots has got it. Got 3 guys on him. Back to Schneider. Schneider drives one right over the top of the net. Plastic still battling there. 2-on-1 for the Sabres. Braden with the nice save there. Coots has got it in the corner. He throws it into the wall. Up to Kent. Kent throws it down deep. And we're going to get an icing on the Stormhawks. Looks like we're going to get Clark sliding out there. Battle on the faceoff. Smith back behind his own net. Battling for it there. McNeil's in the corner battling for it. McNeil and Clark keeping it outside. Ooh, off the post. Quick wrist shot by Shakopee there. Just couldn't get in the net. Motir Seaver. Kent. Shot from the point by Shakopee, didn't get through. Smith behind his own net. Smith throws it up the boards to Kent. Kent trying to get it out. Just couldn't quite. Shakopee right between the dots. Takes the shot. Deflected by Hansen. Motir's got it. Oh, deflected over to Coots, or Kent. They decided to dump it in and go for a change. Seaver doing his best behind the oh. Looks like we're going to get a tripping penalty here on the Stormhawks. Didn't see much there, but call was made. So the Stormhawks are going to go on the penalty kill here with 39 seconds left in the first period. Stormhawks up 2-0. Clark's going to take the draw. Clark throws it back into the quarter. Puente's got it. Puente back along the wall. Clark. Now Shakopee controls from the blue line. Okay. More traditional box defense here by the Stormhawks. Shot. Not sure what the call was, but we're going to get a face-off to the left of Hansen here. Minute 15 left in the penalty kill. Clark loses the draw, up to the blue line. Shakopee passes it around. Shot up high. Didn't make it to the net. Shakopee looking to the dot. Shot. Shot from the dot by Shakopee, and they get one by Hansen. 9 seconds left in the period. I don't think Hansen had a chance of that. I'm not sure he saw there's a lot of traffic in front of him. Back to Kuzmarchuk. Kuzmarchuk over to Duda. Duda's taking a look. He's got 3 seconds left. He's just going to dump it in, and that should do it for the first period. So, 2-1 game. Stormhawks up. 51 seconds left on the penalty kill. And we'll be back in a minute. All right, we're back at it, guys. Clark's line to take the draw. win the face-off, but Shakopee controls. Oh, Stormock pulled down. We're going to get a penalty on Shakopee here. Fans don't like it. So the Stormhawks are going to go on the power play here with 14:46, or no, yeah, with 14:46 left in the second period. Stormhawks driving in. Giannetti in on the forecheck. Gets a stick on it. Duda's got it. Pinches. Taken down, no call. Shakopee tries to ring it around and does. They'll clear the zone. Clark goes back to retrieve, and we get an icing. So we got Clark, Nichols, Giannetti, Duda, and Schneider. Nichols on the draw. For some reason they're booting Nichols out of the circle. Not sure what happened there. Giannetti takes it. Giannetti wins the draw over to Duda. Duda over to Clark. Clark centering pass to Schneider. Just couldn't make the tip in work. And Shakopee clears the zone. Duda's got it. He's looking. Gets right back in. Schneider follows him through. He's got it. Stormhawks control. Out to the point. Clark's got it. Over to Duda. Duda. Over to Giannetti. Giannetti skates it in, down to Schneider. Schneider's looking for somebody. Tries a pass. No good. Duda's got it down low to Schneider. Schneider looking. Up to Duda. Duda looking. Over to Giannetti. Giannetti gets some speed. Gets around one defender. Taken down. Stormhawks a little trouble staying on the feet. It's a battle in the corner. 3-on-1. 10 seconds left in the power play. Over to Schneider. Schneider's looking for somebody. Over to Clark. Clark's looking. Over to Duda. Duda. And we get an offsides. That'll do it for the power play.
You called it. We called it. Yeah. Good setup.
Coots off the draw, wins it. Back to Plastic. Plastic over to Smith. Smith looking for Coots. Coots has got it in the zone. Can't control it. Smith's got it. Ethan Smith drives it down deep.
Come on, guys.
Coots has got it in the corner. He's looking for somebody to pass to. Oh, Aaron passed to Shakopee. Not sure what he was looking to do there. And Shakopee drives it in. Coots in the corner. Over to Smith. Smith with a wall battle. Coots trying to support, no good. Shakopee controls, they bring it in. Uh-oh. Around the net. Coots gets it out to the corner, over to Seaver, now Plastic.
Come on, buddy.
Shakopee drives it over the net. Traffic in front of the net, and Hansen covers. A little bit of a scrum, but good job by Hansen to stop the bleeding there. Stormhawks are going to go for a change. .12:05 left in the second period. Stormhawks up 2-1. All of a sudden, the shots on goal have went from in favor for the Stormhawks. Now they're being double dipped outshot. Clark behind the goal. Clark up to Nichols. Nichols for Giannetti. Giannetti, pass intercepted. Clark still got it. To Nichols, intercepted by Shakopee. Shakopee almost offsides. Oh, they're going to call it. Shakopee was going for a change, and they came out the wrong door, and they were off sides before he could get on the right side. Clark with the draw. Controlled by Nichols. Nichols tripped, no call. Giannetti over to Nichols, up to Clark. Back to Charchenko. Charchenko strong on the puck. Charchenko's got it. Gets it up the wall. Nichols, Charchenko battling with it. Giannetti's got it. He gets around his first defender. He's got a chance for a shot. Rips one right on the goalie. Loose puck. Backhanded in by Clark. Great individual efforts there by multiple Stormhawks. Not giving up. And they were rewarded. 3-1 Stormhawks, 11:14 left in the second period. Puck in the Shakopee zone, up to Kuzmarchek. Kuzmarchek tries to get a shot on goal from the point. Giannetti's in there, controlled by Shakopee. They're going to bring it up, 3-on-3. Clark with the back check, great hustle. Giannetti tries to chip and fly by. Giannetti tries to get one over to Moltier, couldn't quite connect. Shakopee shoots one on goal from center ice. Stormhawks with the breakout. Up to Seaver. Seaver looking. Brings it into the zone. Over to Kent. Kuzmarchek pinches in. Holds it in the zone. Kent battling. Shakopee controls. Gets it out of their zone. We got out to center ice. Offsides, Shakopee. Oops, no. We have a cross check on Seaver. Seaver's going to go to the sin bin for 2 or a minute and a half. So, Stormhawks going to have to go on the penalty kill here. Going to be out of the zone. Clark on the draw. And they're going to kick Clark out. Giannetti's going to take the draw. And Shakopee's going to win it. D-to-D passing, center ice, they dump it in. Smith back. Smith spins around his defender. Clark taken down. Stormhawks being really aggressive here on their penalty kill. And Hansen swallows the puck.
Keep shooting!
Clark with the draw, wins it over to Duda. Duda taken down from behind, no call. Shakopee sets up their power play. Up high. Up high, up high, now down low. Duda being aggressive. Oh, now back to the more traditional box. Shot right in front. Blocked. Shakopee controls. Shakopee's looking up to their defenseman. Pass tipped by Clark, so it never reached the goalie. Into the corner. Nichols is there. Oh, Nichols doing his best to keep Shakopee from setting up their power play here. Oh. Here we go. Clark's got it. Chance for a one-on-one here. Clark tries the wrister.
That's a freaking chip.
Shakopee tries a shot, fans on it. Goes right back to another Shakopee guy, another Shakopee. Shot on goal, just wide. Stormox back at full strength. Looks like we got a penalty on the Stormox. I didn't see what happened. Duda's going to go in. So again, Shakopee's going to go right back on the power play. Schneider takes the draw, drives it up, out of the zone. Looks like the puck might have been played with a high stick. So we're going to get a face-off at center ice here. Schneider's going to take the face-off. Schneider wins the face-off over to Puente. Puente up. Schneider.
Beat him out, Seth. Let's go.
Shakopee got the puck. Puente gets him. Battle in the corner. Puente's battling with the Shakopee gentleman. Now more set up here in a more traditional box defense by the Stormox. Schneider up high.
Come on, Gabby.
Shakopee throws it down low. Schneider again tries to chip one by for a breakaway. Shakopee's offsides though. 28 seconds left in the penalty kill. 7 minutes, 17 seconds left in the period. Stormox up 3-1. Shakopee brings it into the zone. Shakopee, shot on goal, blocked by Hansen. Oh. 8 seconds left in the penalty, and Shakopee buries a rebound. So we have a 3-2 game here. Coots is going to take the draw. Coots tries to tie up his guy off the face-off. No go. Shakopee controls. McGuire in for Shakopee. Intercepted by Coots. Pulasic. Schneider. Get out of the zone. Duda intercepts. Duda over to Coots. Offsides. We're going to face off at center ice.
Go, Heaver!
Face-off controlled by the Stormox. They drive it deep. Seaver, Kent battling behind the net. Now Shakopee controls. Shakopee out to center ice. Duda's got it. Duda's passing it up. Passes it up to Kent. Kent drives it in deep. Kent on the forecheck with Seaver. Seaver The battle along the wall. Kent's there to support. Shakopee's going to end up controlling the puck here, looks like. But no, Seaver and Kent battling away. Charchenko holds the zone. Kent's got it. Kent looking, trying to center, pass it to Seaver. Just couldn't quite get it deflected on net. And gloved by the Shakopee goalie. So 5:32 left in the second period, 3-2 Stormhawks. Clark wins the draw. Giannetti over to Puente. Puente looks, tries for a pass down to Giannetti. Giannetti's looking. Giannetti, two guys on him, drives it down deep. Clark's got it below the goal line. Clark spinning around. Taken away by Shakopee. Comes out to Puente. Puente backs up and looks. Puente's going to try to bring it up ice. Intercepted by Shakopee.
Take the ball, Darby.
Giannetti over to Clark. Clark behind his goalie. Kuzmarchik up to Nichols. Nichols to Giannetti. Giannetti coming up the left side. Cuts center. Controlled by Nichols. Nichols over to Clark. Clark just couldn't quite get it past the Shakopee goalie. Nichols still has it. Pass it over to Giannetti. Giannetti up to the point. Down to Kuzmarchik. Kuzmarchik looking. Giannetti. Ooh. Just deflected out of the zone by Shakopee. Puente back to retrieve. He's looking up ice, see what he's got. Passes over to Pulasic. Pulasic and Coots. Coots cross over to Schneider. Schneider rips one. Rips it just wide. Pulasic over to Schneider over to Pulasic. Pulasic, Coots. Covered by the Shakopee goalie. We're going to face off to the left of the Shakopee goalie. Uh-oh, face off won by Shakopee. Shakopee a chance here. Smith is back. Smith. Oh no. Blocked by Hansen. Great shot by him. We got a loose puck behind the goal. Schneider gets past one guy over to Plastic. Plastic 2-on-2. Plastic's looking for somebody to pass to. Plastic still's got it. Two guys on him. Coots and Schneider go to support. Schneider behind back to Coots. Coots tries to center it. Up to Ethan Smith and the point. Smith drives back down to Coots. Coots tries centering. Nobody home. Shakopee dumps it back down low behind the net. Out to the point, Shakopee chance for a shot. Gloved by Hansen. That'll give the Stormhawks a chance to change here. 3-2 game. Stormhawks up. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the second period. Been a pretty good game so far. A few more penalties on the Stormhawks than Shakopee right now. Puente behind his own goalie. Battling. Still's got it. Looking for somebody. Looking for an outlet. Gets it up to Seaver. Seaver to Kent. Kent battling. To Puente. Just rips one over the goal. Just quite couldn't connect. He's upset of himself, but Stormhawks are going to get an offensive face draw here, so let's see what happens. Seaver back to Puente. Puente looking. Back down to Seaver. Or Motier maybe. Seaver. Puente. Puente drives it down deep. Seaver by his own net. Motier or Kent over to Charchenko. Uh-oh. 3-on-1. Puente's back. Oh, offsides on Shakopee. Gonna get a face-off outside the zone. Clark wins the draw over to Kuzmarchek. Kuzmarchek looking. Over to Duda. Duda looking. Up to Giannetti. Giannetti takes it wide on the right. Looking. He's got time. Down to Clark. Clark centers it. To Nichols. Just couldn't. Nichols was tied up, so he couldn't really get a good deflection on it. Out of the zone. Nichols and Duda. Clark. Clark over to Kuzmarchek to do Nichols. Nichols up to Clark. Clark tries to chip and go. Over to.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, Stormhawks or Shakopee's going to control this puck. D to D.
Darby.
Freddie keeps it out of zone. Shakopee throws one on goal. Hansen just deflects it into the corner while the Stormhawks regroup. Duda looking. Over to Nichols. Nichols has got Clark. Wide. Goes wide. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Looks like we get an offsides here on the Stormhawks. 55 seconds left in the second period here. Coots' line. Coots gets it in the zone. Shakopee controls. Over to Schneider. Schneider back to Coots. Not sure what happened there. He fell. Schneider. Smith. Shakopee up to the point. Dumps it down low. Over to Duda. Shakopee's got it behind the net. Intercepted by Smith. Duda's got it. Looking for somebody to pass to. Over to Schneider. Schneider up to Coots. Pass intercepted by the Shakopee. Eight seconds left here in the second period. Two seconds, and that'll do it for the second period. 3-2 game here. All right, back to start the third period here. So this is a district game, so definitely points on the line here. Stormhawks want to come away with this one with a win. Also get the fair play points, so no more penalties. Nichols is going to take the draw with Schneider and Plasek. Shakopee's going to control. They throw it in down deep. Duda and Kuzmarchek are the D. Duda comes back with it. Controlled by Shakopee. Shot wide. Kuzmarchek over to retrieve. Nichols has got it. Shakopee with a nice little nifty pass there. Couldn't connect though. Schneider over to Plasek. Plasek up the right hand side. Try to pass for Duda. Nichols has got it. Nichols is going to bring it in. Goes wide. Gets around one guy. Drop pass to Plasek. And Shakopee intercepts. Pass intercepted by Schneider. He's got it. Him and Plasek. Plasek looking over to Schneider. Schneider over to Clark. Clark rips one on goal. Blocked by the Shakopee goalie. Back to Clark. Clark rips another one. Glove down by the Shakopee goalie this time. Battle behind the Stormhawks goal here. Controlled by Clark. Clark's got it. Clark's going to take it up. He's going to go wide. He's got Coots with him. Clark rips one right by the Shakopee goalie. (4-2) Stormhawks. 13-14 left in the third period. Giannetti's going to take the face off on this one. Controlled by Shakopee. Giannetti's got it back though. Smith back to retrieve. Out to Kent. Kent tries to get out of zone. Shakopee holds. McNeil back to retrieve. Rings it around to Smith. Smith looking for somebody. Gets it up to Kent, I believe. Kent's going to try to bring it in. Drives it into the zone. Held in by Smith. Smith, time, rips one. Deflected, just wide. Shakopee with the breakout. And they dump it in on goal on Hansen. Hansen sweeps it wide. McNeil, Smith. Smith looking. Passes it up. Out of the zone. Motir's got it. He's got Nichols with him. Motir's looking. Drop pass to Plasek. Plasek, I think, is going to bring it around. Passes. Oh, right in front to Nichols. And looks like we got a cross check here on Shakopee. Stormhawks are going to go on the power play with 11:53 to go. Clark wins the draw, back over to Duda. Duda walks the line over to Giannetti. Giannetti rips one from the... Don't see that too often. Janae rips one. It pops up in the air, sits on top of the goal. So we're going to get a stoppage of play here and get a face-off in the offensive zone. Nichols is going to take the draw. Nichols ties up the guy over to Schneider. Schneider looking, got Duda. Duda slips past the guy, takes a rip. Just wide, pops straight up again, air again. And the Shakopee goalie gloves it. We can get another face-off to his left. Nichols on the draw. Nichols ties up his guy. Shakopee ends up controlling the puck, gets it out. Shakopee guy skates it past center ice. 3 guys on him.
Yeah.
We're going to get a penalty here on the Stormhawks. Even things up. Looks like they're going to get a hooking penalty. So a little 4-on-4 action here for the next 58 seconds. Draw by Giannetti. Gets it around. Clark's got it. Clark up to Schneider. Going to connect. Clark over to Giannetti. Battles on the wall. Schneider in on the forecheck. Now Giannetti. Here come the Sabres, intercepted by Schneider. Again, 4-on-4. Here we go. Puente's. Looks like we're going to get another penalty on the Stormhawks here. I might be calling interference. Yeah, it looks like interference is the call. So we're going to have 4-on-3 for the next 21 seconds, and then Shakopee's going to call their timeout here. Oh, no, they're not. So 4-on-3, Shakopee for the next 21 seconds. Then they'll go on a brief 5-on-3. Nichols on the draw, controlled by Shakopee. Passing it around, Lee. Shakopee's looking. They're just holding on for the 5-on-3 here. Looks like now they got 5-on-3. Rips a shot. Braden just deflects it wide. Puente's got it. He's got control. Passes it up. Oh, couldn't get it out of the zone. Puente over to Smith. Puente. Smith. Shakopee. Smith behind the goal. Nichols with a smart play, deflects one out of the zone. He tries to go in for a quick forecheck here. And the Stormhawks are going to get one guy back. 37 seconds left on the other one, so we got a 5-on-4 right now. Shakopee brings it into the zone. Puente and Schneider battling on the wall. Schneider tries to deflect one out, gets a hold of it, gets it out of the zone, so Shakopee will have to wait and reset. Shakopee brings it back into the zone, throws it in. 3 seconds left on the power play. Shot on goal by Shakopee, deflected wide by Hansen, realizing that there's only 2 seconds left in the penalty kill, so now we're back to 5-on-5. Looks like we're going to get an offsides here, so both teams back at full strength. Seaver on the draw. Seaver battling for it. Seaver, Motier, and Kent. Kent in on the forecheck. Motier forces an errant pass by Shakopee, but they do come up with it. Here we go. Shakopee deflected shot. Moltier's got it. Gets it up to Seaver. Seaver looking. Seaver's looking for somebody. Throws it on center. Nobody home. Shakopee's going to break out. Gets around one guy. Throws it in deep, and they're going to go for a change. Forecheck with one guy. Shakopee holds his own. Ooh, off the post. Shakopee another shot on goal. Shot wide. Another shot on goal. Kuzmarchek's got it. Kuzmarchek tries to get it out of the zone. Does. Moltier's got it. Moltier's past center ice. Dumps it in deep. And the Stormhawks are going to change. Clark, Coots, Giannetti out there right now. Duda holds it deep. Clark battling for it. Clark looking for somebody. Coots up to Clark. Clark has got Giannetti with him. Clark ridden into the boards. No interference there. Giannetti has got the puck along the wall. Duda's got it. Passes up to Giannetti. Giannetti's going in, looking for somebody to pass to. Gets it over to Duda. Duda over to Schneider. Schneider rips one. Deflected wide. Shakopee's going to bring it up the far side here. Duda back. Duda rides it into the wall. Controlled by the Stormhawks. Good job there. Duda up to Schneider. Schneider to Plastic. Plastic's going to go wide. He's got time. Shakopee clears the zone over to McNeil. McNeil tried to get it back to his D partner, Smith. Smith does a good job keeping this guy from getting a shot. McNeil.
Darby! Come on.
McNeil's got it. Gets it over to Plastic. Plastic's coming up the board. He sees he's got Schneider with him. Schneider drives right up center. Good job by Shakopee keeping him at bay. Schneider's going to hold it on the wall, wait for reinforcements. Nichols there with him. Schneider comes away with it. Passes it to center, tries to get one to Nichols. Shakopee does a good job of kind of deflecting there from letting Nichols get any real wood on it. Shot on goal. Shakopee deflected wide by Hansen. Hansen. Plastic comes away with it here. Up to Moltier. Moltier. Keep it wide. Keep it wide. Looks for a drop pass. Nothing doing. Shakopee comes back. Tries a centering pass. Couldn't connect. Moltier tried to get one up to Seaver. Intercepted by Shakopee. Kuzmarchek up to Kent. Kent around center ice. Shakopee throws it back in the zone. Puente's behind the Stormhawks blue line or red line here. Got a battle in the corner. We got Puente and Seaver. Looks like they're battling out, trying to. Definitely some battling going on there. Kent over to Moltier. Moltier's going to skate it up. Looks for somebody. Throws a shot on goal. Gloved by the Shakopee goaltender. So 4 minutes left here in the third period. Stormhawks up 4-2. Clark's going to take the draw with Giannetti. Over to Duda. Duda. Oh. Stormox actually on a power play here. Giannetti rips one on goal. So Duda and Giannetti on the back end. Clark taking the draw. Plastic and Schneider out there as well. Shakopee wins the draw and gets it out of the zone. Duda over to Giannetti. Giannetti with speeds. Comes up the board. Giannetti cuts center, gets wide. Tries the backhand one in. Puck's still loose. Saved by the Shakopee goaltender. Clark's got it down low. Clark over to Duda. Duda over to Giannetti. Giannetti. Shakopee gets it out of the zone. We got Duda and Pulasic. Duda gets some speed looking. Ooh, great spinorama by Duda up to Pulasic. Pulasic knows he's got Schneider in center there. Clark. Giannetti against the wall. Holds it in. Oh, he's got it. He's looking for somebody. Chance for a shot. Rips one blind. Just directed wide by the Shakopee goaltender. Clark's has got it. Over to Plastic to Schneider to Clark. Plastic. Giannetti. Clark. Duda. Rips one over to Giannetti. Giannetti.
Yeah!
Shot on goal, but gloved down by the Shakopee goaltender. Some slick passing there by the Stormox. Just couldn't bury it. So 6 seconds left in the power play here. Nichols is going to take the draw. Shot by Puente, deflected by Coots wide. Nichols. Covered by the Shakopee goaltender, so we'll get a face-off just to the left of the Shakopee goaltender. Nichols is going to take the draw. Nichols wins the draw over to Coots, over to Smith. Puente's got it. Offsides by Shakopee here. So there's 2 minutes, 2 seconds left in game time. In ice time, there's 3 minutes left. So we're getting to the point here now where if the clock doesn't keep running, the game will just end. Nichols wins the draw. Duda up over to Motir, intercepted. And we get another offsides by the Shakopee Sabres. Shakopee with a shot just wide. Gets up to Clark. Clark gets it out of the zone. Over to Smith in his own zone. Tries to pass back to Schneider. Duda over to Schneider. Schneider's got a 3-on-1, 3-on-2 if he wants it. He does. Gets it over to Plastic. Plastic, empty netter, just wide. Duda finishes it off. So Duda with the empty net goal. 1:11 left here. 5-2 Stormhawks. Giannetti looking. Puck taken away by Shakopee. Glove down by Braden. Exactly 1 minute left in the game. Get a face off to the right of Hansen here. McNeil's got it. McNeil gets it to the corner. Giannetti's got it. He's going to go up ice here. Off the wall. Seaver's there to support. We're going to get a penalty here on the Stormhawks with 37 seconds left. Stormhawks win the draw. Puente over to Duda. Duda looks. Duda back over to Puente. 30 seconds left. Up to Nichols. Nichols just gets it out of the zone. Shakopee comes on up ice. Shakopee's good on the breakout. Duda's got it with 11 seconds left behind his own goalie. Oh. And there we go, 8 seconds left, but the time ran out, so the game is going to end on a 5-2 victory for the Stormhawks. Stormhawks still undefeated in district play, only a couple games in, so important win for them. And good way to end the weekend here, Stormhawk fans, and we'll be back hopefully soon here. Not sure exactly when our next game is. See if I can't find it here quick before we go offline. Looks like our next game is a scrimmage next Saturday against Rosemont at 2 p.m. So no district games this next week. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary and the videoing. We appreciate you guys subscribing, and we'll talk to you next week. Thank you.